This is it. The moment everything shatters into a million unrecognizable pieces, we are heading into the explosive week of August 10 to 14, 2026. And let me tell you, the upcoming episodes of Beyond the Gates are nothing short of an absolute bloodbath. This is war. Every single secret is clawing its way to the surface, and the collateral damage is going to be brutal. Everything just changed, and no one is safe. Let us kick things off with the ultimate showdown. Haley vs. Caroline and Bill's survival. On Monday, August 10, Haley Hamilton's sinister, cold-blooded travel plans are violently interrupted. As we all know, this savage Black Widow has been meticulously plotting to drag a deteriorating Bill to the Caribbean. Her endgame? Inject him with a lethal poison, rapidly cremate his body to dodge an autopsy, and run off with a massive $10 million life insurance pay. But her wicked timeline hits a massive brick wall when Caroline Lee rushes in to save Bill. Caroline has always been fiercely loyal to her boss, and seeing him dizzy, stumbling, and fading fast pushes her into hero mode. Can you even imagine the sheer panic and raging fury coursing through Haley's venomous veins as her perfect murder plot crumbles before her eyes? But the chaos does not stop there. We have a massive internal battle brewing. Danny vs. her own toxic secrets. Danny Dupree has been spiraling in a vortex of guilt ever since that catastrophic tornado trapped her in an elevator with Bill, leading to their passionate, panic-induced hookup. On Monday, the pressure finally breaks her. Danny makes a devastating slip of the tongue that leaves her entire family, Anita, Vernon, and Nicole, absolutely stunned. Did she just confess to sleeping with her ex-husband while her current husband, Andre, was waiting for her at home? The Dupree family is a fortress, but this scandalous revelation threatens to tear their foundation apart. What on earth is Danny thinking? By Tuesday, August 11, the tension in the Hamilton household reaches an explosive boiling point. Bill versus Haley. Bill, who is physically failing but still mentally obsessed with his past, makes a highly personal request to Danny. This singular action absolutely infuriates Haley. Are you kidding me? Haley is already struggling to keep her murder plot afloat, and now she has to watch her dying husband pine over his ex-wife? Haley's jealousy is a feral beast, and this rejection is going to push her to do something incredibly reckless. Meanwhile, the protective patriarch of the Dupree family is stepping onto the battlefield. Vernon versus Joey Armstrong. Vernon is no fool. He sees the danger surrounding his daughter Vanessa, and he demands a full explanation from the casino boss. Joey has been hiding a mountain of dark secrets, from his ties to the criminal underworld to the damning letter left behind by the deceased Doug McBride. Vernon is drawing a line in the sand, and Joey better watch his step because the Dupree patriarch will destroy anyone who threatens his family. Speaking of Joey, we are witnessing a terrifying psychological thriller unfolding right under our noses. Vanessa vs. The Hidden Truth. Vanessa and Heather Armstrong are getting uncomfortably close. Vanessa genuinely believes she is just bonding with her boyfriend's sweet sister from London. She has absolutely no idea that she is drinking tea with the Impaler, the ruthless, bloodthirsty leader of the International Plasma Ring responsible for Derek Baldwin's tragic death. The dramatic irony is agonizing. Joey and Vanessa vehemently disagree about his sister, and by Friday, Joey is forced to aggressively confront Heather. Joey knows his sister is a dangerous predator, but can he protect Vanessa before she gets caught in the crossfire? The younger generation is also waging their own savage. Kat versus Haley. Our fierce Catherine Kat Richardson has been in full detective mode, actively stalking Randy Parker to expose his affair with Haley. But on Wednesday, August 12th, Kat's bold actions officially make her a target on Haley's radar. Do not forget, Haley is a woman perfectly comfortable with murder. If she finds out Kat is threatening her $10 million payout, Kat's life could be in grave danger. Thankfully, Chelsea, Kat, Naomi, and Jacob are leaning on each other. forming an impenetrable united front against the wicked stepmother. But investigating Haley is causing massive collateral damage. Naomi versus Thomas. Naomi Hawthorne is desperately trying to expose her father's treacherous wife, but she clashes fiercely with Tomas Navarro. Tomas refused to help Kat investigate because Bill is his boss, and he refuses to bite the hand that feeds him. Naomi sees this as cowardice. The tension between Naomi's quest for the truth and Tomas's desperate need for career stability is tearing their dynamic to shreds. Who will win this battle of morals versus ambition? Let us shift gears to a heartbreaking emotional battle, Tyrell vs. his shattered heart. Tyrell Richardson Smith is completely devastated after Jessica Harris officially dumped him. The poor boy even got a J tattoo in a delusional attempt to win her back. On Wednesday, Martin and Smitty desperately try to help their son navigate this agonizing heartbreak. But sometimes, tough love is the only cure. Samantha steps up to the plate and delivers a brutal, unapologetic reality check to Jessica. Samantha knows Tyrell's deep-seated abandonment issues stem from his childhood in orphanages, and she is not going to let Jessica string him along or play the victim. Over at the hospital, the tension is suffocating. Nicole and Kial versus the unknown. Nicole Dupree finally chose Dr. Kial Rollins over Carlton Fitzgerald, but their romantic honeymoon phase is violently interrupted when they receive deeply worrying news on Tuesday. Is this about Kial's son, Noah? Or is it a medical emergency that threatens to upend their lives? Speaking of Noah, we cannot ignore the wild card of Fairmont Crest. Leslie versus her own reputation. Leslie Thomas has been trying to rebrand herself as a generous, kind-hearted woman since Eva's near-death experience. On Tuesday, she proactively helps someone in desperate need. Is she genuinely turning over a new leaf, or is this just another manipulative chess move to control Noah Rollins and gather intel on Nicole? Knowing Leslie, there is always a hidden agenda lurking beneath that perfectly manicured exterior. We also have a beautiful, yet complicated emotional journey unfolding. Isaiah versus Eva's insecurities. Eva Thomas has been pushing Isaiah away, deeply disgusted and insecure about her liver transplant scar. But true love is a battlefield of patience. On Monday, we finally see Isaiah and Eva beginning to adjust to their new normal, navigating life and love post-transplant. It is a tender, hard-fought victory for a couple that has survived a literal tornado and a brush with death. But do not get too comfortable, because the deception is far from over. Caroline versus Haley. On Thursday, August 13, Caroline and Haley are actively playing each other. Caroline knows Haley and Randy are up to no good, and Haley knows Caroline is loyal to Bill. It is a high-stakes game of cat and mouse inside the law firm, and one wrong move could cost Bill his life. Meanwhile, Ashley and Grayson, who have finally reached a beautiful new understanding in their exclusive relationship, find themselves deeply worried about a struggling friend. Could they be worried about Jacob, who is still spiraling from his PTSD and obsession with the Impaler? Now, brace yourselves for the ultimate Friday cliffhangers. Donnie versus her consequences. By August 14, Danny is facing a massive, suffocating dilemma with Anita, Vernon, and Nicole. Her guilt over the Bill affair is eating her alive, and she sought Vanessa's advice earlier in the week. But Vanessa has her own problems, especially when she runs into Noah hanging out with the deeply troubled Deanna McBride. Deanna is playing a dangerous game of psychological warfare against Joey, and Noah might just be her newest pawn. And finally, the most terrifying conflict of all, Andre vs. the ghosts of his past. On Thursday, Andre has an incredibly tense, aggressive encounter with Bill. Andre already suspects Bill is trying to steal his wife, but Andre's mind is completely fractured by his own dark secret. He sought Ted's advice earlier in the week regarding his hidden past, but the anonymous stalker is closing in. On Friday, August 14, Andre is lured to a mysterious, highly dangerous meeting. Who sent the 2018 Louis Boussard champagne? Who is texting him? Is Andre walking straight into a deadly trap? Do not miss what happens next. The stakes have never been higher, the betrayals have never been deeper, and the fallout will be absolutely legendary. Hit that subscribe button, leave your wildest theories in the comments below, and stay tuned because Fairmont Crest is about to explode